wouldn't it just be great to just press a button and start your paradigm without having to go in and out of programs and just run the test as it is in your specific test setup? For this, we have the chain program. The chain program allows us to compose a series of different types of programs that will be run sequentially within a test sequence. So you can use, for instance, cold sensation and heat pain, tonic cold, and all kinds of different programs, and you can put them together in a specific order within the chain program. And when you do the test, you just press start, and it will run it in the order that you've put them in together. In this video, I will make a tonic heat pain program, a cold sensation limits test, and a warm sensation limits test, and I'll be putting them together in one chain program according to the order that I choose. So let's start by making a few base programs. I want you to remember that a chain program is only running these base programs sequentially one after the other. If you want to have a specific starting method, for instance, automatic or a manual trigger, you'll need to implement that in the base program. I'm going just to make a few programs. And these are, of course, none of the programs that are in the recommendation. It's just to show you where this is going. And let's do 2 trials of this. And let's decide, 46, let's say, and let's decide that we want this one to start manually per sequence. So you'll have to wait for a trigger to start the cold detection, but then the 2 trials will run one after the other. Let's do another program. I'll just do 2. And let's just do another one. As you saw, I just made this one with an automatic trigger, right? Let's just do another one. Let's do a ramp and hold. Let's call it tonic pain just for the sake of it. Of course, 2 seconds is not tonic pain, but just for the sake of this demonstration. And let's do 2 trials of this. And this time I want the trigger to be manual per trial. So after each trial, before each trial, it will ask for a trigger. Let's do the first like this. Okay, so now I have the cold detection, tonic pain, warm detection, and let's put these together in a chain program. So you have to scroll down here, choose chain for all, let's call it. So here I am ready to make my chain program. In order to add a base program to the chain, you can either double click it, or you can stand on the program and use this button, which is called insert program into the chain, and then it's there. And let's put this one in there as well, and this one. Oh, I accidentally put this one in there. If I want to remove it, I can use the X like that, and it's gone. And now I just have to put them in the right order. So let's say that I want it to start with cold detection, and I want it to end with tonic pain. So I'm using the arrows over here. I'm choosing the program and using the arrow to move it up or down. And we can also look at it in a graph like this, and then we can see what's going on. Okay. Okay. And since we looked at it, we already automatically saved it. Okay, but if you don't look at it, you'll have to press this diskette button. And now let's run the program. You can, of course, have your patients in there. Chain for all, that was the name of the program. You can select the body site. If this is a program in which you have limits and you use the standard parameters for the normative data, you can do that. Let's go to the test. Now remember that triggering you do either with the T on your keyboard or with this button over here. Let's do the pretest. Are you ready to go? So let's start. It's waiting for a trigger, and now I can use this, for instance. And let's say I felt it right now. I'm using the Y or the button on your response unit. And we can see that we did just now cold detection in the limits program, and we did trial 2 out of 2, and now we are waiting for the program to automatically turn on to the next program, and this is the warm detection. And because we used here an automatic trigger, we are not asked to trigger things manually. So it will start running as soon as that time has been reached. And now you remember that we had the ramp and hold tonic pain, and it's waiting for a trigger again, and let's use this button now. Off it goes. Let's say this hurt 30. And because I put a trigger manual per trial, it's waiting for the second trigger to start the second trial. Okay. Let's save the results. We can put something in there, but we can also not do that. Let's see what the results of the chain program look like. When we go into chain for all, we can see the results according to the sequence by which we ran the chain program. So we have results 1, and then we can go to 2, and then we can go to 3. But let's see how it looks like when we print it. And you notice this is the singles. And now we get the test report of the cold detection, then the warm detection, and then the tonic pain. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you will have good use of the chain program.